Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Geraldine and I'm a teacher. I first went out to the Masai Mara in 2010. I was invited to go there by Sonal Kaja, who is the founder of our charity. She took me on to go as a volunteer teacher to a primary school in Sekanani. And it is because of that experience that I'm here now, and I'm working for the next phase of our efforts together in Mara. I don't know if you've been to the Masai Mara yourself. It is a very, very beautiful place. Magnificent scenery, wonderful animals, and boundless landscape. But this is a very romantic view, and what I'd like to do tonight is tell you a little bit about the circumstances of the families that live in that area, and particularly those girls that are starting to attend the school that we have just built. It's called Sekanani Girls High School, and it's at Sekanani, which is right by the gates of the Masai Mara. And the girl I'm going to tell you a little bit more about through this session is Elisa, who is standing on the far right of that picture with the lovely smile. Now, Elisa's idea of living in the Mara is quite different from our romantic one. She lives in a mud hut with her family. She's got no running water or sanitation there, and there's no power. So she has no electricity to study by or to read by or to do anything much after 6 o'clock. The cooking requires her to bound around the boundless Mara and collect sticks. And this will be the way she lives for the whole of her life unless she is able to get herself an education. And that's what this school is about. So Elisa is the second daughter of the second wife of a Maasai man, and she was orphaned when she was 11 years old. Happily, the church in her village decided to put her through an education to complete her primary education, and it meant that she had a leaving certificate that qualified her to enter secondary school. This is what she's done, but during that time in primary school, she was very vulnerable from sexual abuse, HIV/AIDS, and the certainty of female genital mutilation when the cutters next came to her village. And without a mother close to her, it was impossible for her to refuse any of these things or to prevent it happening. So Sekanani Girls High School is for her and for her friends a haven from the double disadvantage of both poverty and gender. So Elisa has started working at our school. She's been there 2 years now, during which we've seen her performance rise from 27th position in the class to 15th. And we know that she wants to compete for first place. She's thriving in that, but the school that she is founding her hope in is one that we've put together with a blend of funding. So etc. is paying the capital costs of putting up the buildings. The school fees, which are very small, £350 a year, meet the costs of the students' food and the non-teaching staff, and the education department of the regional government pays for the school staff, the school teacher's salary, and the equipment, resourcing, and the maintenance of all that from their own Kenyan national funds. So at the end of our building process for this school, ETC bears no financial burden for the school to continue. And because we've involved local and regional authorities and communities within its setup financially, they have ownership of the school. And we found this to be a very effective partnership to ensure we trust that the school is sustainable. It is the school that the Sekanani community asked for. It is the school they have got, and they've planned it and designed it with us. What we're doing now is providing our students in the school, we have 2 classes in at the moment, with the capacity to become employable when they leave the school. Also with the opportunity to take up tertiary education if that's their choice, or if they choose to remain at home with their family living in the traditional way. but the choice will be theirs and not anybody else's. Our ask from you is to support the school in completing the dormitory that it will almost be finished now, with the opportunity for rainwater harvesting, solar lighting and furnishings. A healthy environment, a clean environment, and one that gives the girls dignity is one where they can learn well. And I know that they will be grateful for the possibility of thriving and becoming surgeons, journalists, pilots and lawyers, whatever it will be in their future. As one young man there told me, I want to marry an educated girl because I want a partner and not a problem in my life. So I'm asking you, for the sake of Elisa and her friends, her sisters and her cousins, if you will give to support the rainwater tanks, the solar panels and the bunk beds that we need to finish off this project. And I think that you will be supporting the change makers in the Mara for the future. I hope you can help. Thank you very much.